Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We are officially midweek, and you know what that means. We do have a members-only after show, of course, after the show. So once this concludes, head over into Discord. How you do that is you become a member of the YouTube channel, you get access to cool emojis, and then you go into Discord, you connect your YouTube account, and you're there. You get access to the after shows. We have a lot to discuss today. We have the French government, we have European banks to chat about, we have Visa that is betting on 4 different blockchains. We'll reveal that. We also have stablecoin news as well as World's Liberty Financial. There are some things going on there with the Donnie T fam. In addition, our spotlight today is the fact that CZ Binance might sue our favorite person in the world, Liz Warren. This might be the best thing I ever heard in my life. So, we also have your coins to watch. Don't forget about that. But oh boy, we might get spicy today. And if you're ready for that zest and oozy education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and of course we have subscriber goals and things of that nature, which is, we're popping this morning, okay. 24,278 more for the stream. Hopefully we get there. Let's get after it this morning. I want to say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then head over to Vacation Genie and book your cruise with crypto. We love Vacation Genie. They're actually watching us on X right now, so hello, Vacation Genie fam. Shout out to Michael Cartwright with 5 memberships in the chat, and Jesse for renewing his membership, I guess. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the channel the way you do. Let's get after it. I want to say good morning to you guys. We have a lot to chat about today. I also have bagels, so don't forget, if we hit 150 likes, I got fresh bagels for us. All right, let's do this thing. We got Mike Volmer, Silver Days, good morning. Jesse, Oron, Silverback is here. So we have Silver Days, Silverback, all the silvers. Mama Shadow, Sun Backup, Curtis Hill is here, Infinite, good morning. He likes the glasses. I know you like the glasses, Curtis, but it's just like I can't wear them because then the glare, and then everybody freaks out because, oh my gosh, there's glare. It's okay. Doge Bull and David Bulls are here. We have all the Bulls. We have Steve, good morning. Backup, I said hello to. Joe Harvey is here. We have some membershippery getting dropped. Rob C, nice to see you. Lasers, always good to see you too. Yukio is on X with Mike Mazzone. We have Lane is also on X. Hello, Lane. Nice to see ya. Who else we got? We got John Legend, Bowman, nice to see you. Welcome. Green Day is here. Welcome. M2, Michael Cartwright, loving this. Ortsmoment, nice to see you. All set is here. Casper Hub. Do I hold any Casper? That's a good question. I don't think so. Lane, thank you for becoming a member of the Zesty fam. Appreciate it. Drig, good morning. Everyone, good morning. VV Zombie, Bit for Fun. Pat Markey, nice to see you. Said, I'm so funny. I make a lot of horrible jokes, so you just wait and see. You just wait and see if you're holding that standard. Before we, you know what, I'll do this in the breaking news headlines. You know what, because breaking news, I'm actually freaking crazy. I think we knew that. Derek said, let's go, leg day. Yo, did you know it was my leg day today? How did you know that? I swear, y'all really know me better than I know myself most days. It's crazy. Memes for justice. Nice to see you, Jebs. Good morning. All right, guys, let's get into the word of Bitcoin this morning. Who is this? Lan, good morning. Love the nails. Thank you. Oh my word, y'all noticed my nails? Listen, I've gotten a lot of comments the past few days on my nails. I just want to say thank you for your love and support, because this is something I haven't gotten my nails done the way I've gotten them done like this since like I was in high school, and I feel like it looks professional. I feel like it looks clean and sleek. So thank you so much. That made me feel so much better. Okay, let's continue on to the market recap. We'll get into our breaking news headlines. We got World's Liberty up 6%. We'll chat about why that is. Donny T token is flying the past few days, up 15%. Although we are at $8. We had a high when it first came out of like 70 something bucks. So we're a little far off, but we are making our way back up. Pi is up 12%. Seems like we have a little bit of a limbo going on in terms of price action and market movement. Taking ganders at Bitcoin, again, I just like to zoom out, give you a clean chart once in a while, because again, the support being held at 105 is magnificent. I know that was really dramatic of me just now, a lot of emphasis, but it's true. And so we did pass that 200-day SMA. We have been closing above it for about a week now. I want to continue to close above it. It seems like we are inching back down. 200-day SMA is currently at 1092. And again, we look at our other messy chart here, and again, it makes so much sense. We want to hold support at 112. These wick lows are just by that 112 mark. And so right below us is that level of 109. Bullish though, we want to look at 117.5. Again, 117.5 is our golden zone level. It is super critical to get us to those highs. We are down 0.1%. We're at $112,805 as the momentum is a little bit flat this morning after a nice pump up yesterday and the day before, really. Money flow has been increasing throughout the week as the VWAP is actually decreasing at the same time, inching toward that zero line. We don't like a negative VWAP. Now we are actually in the red slightly by 0.01%. We're pretty much even right now in terms of price. Anywho, the RSI is a little bit flat today, technically bullish, so we'll take what we can get. Though I always say send it down to oversold, send it down bearishly, so that way we could just wipe everyone out. Let's test the 200-day SMA again. I'm really not scared. I am not scared of anything, y'all. I am not scared of anything. I might be crazy. That's why. I might actually be a little wild. Y'all, I got this coffee this morning. It's a triple, whatever that means, and it's cold brew with milk in it, which is probably why I'm freaking popping off right now. It's a little bit bitter. So what if I walked away for a minute and got a cup of ice? Would that be bad if I did that? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Should I go and get ice for this coffee? It means triple shot, like triple espresso. Is that what it means? Probably why I'm gonna bounce off the walls by the time I get this show done. Anyways, let's talk about something else, shall we? Let's get into breaking news headlines, and that is the fact that I am actually crazy. Let's chat about this. Breaking news, Randi Hipper hit the streets trying to find Benny Johnson yesterday. Yeah, I talked about myself in the third frickin' person, so what? Well, yesterday, I was a little out of pocket. Maybe I wasn't, maybe I am. You guys tell me, am I out of pocket? 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. You can let me know. Here's the thing. I need to make moves. I am always making moves. I'm on phone calls and doing this and that every single day. But you know what? Sometimes I want to get in contact with somebody and I can't get through via DM. I can't find an email. So you know what I do? I freaking Google things and I show up places. And so yesterday I was on the hunt for Benny Johnson, and I was like, okay, I need to find this man. And so if you don't know who Benny Johnson is, he runs the Benny Show. He's very popular, obviously. He was very close with Charlie Kirk. He's a very important like voice within, I would say, maybe more so the conservative community, but he's very into faith and all of that. He's based in Tampa, and that's where I'm at. So I said, you know what? Maybe I could be delulu enough to look up a public address associated with him. So that's what I did. And so I found an address, and it was awfully close to me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just go and show up. I don't know. I wrote a letter before I left the house. I was like, you know what? Maybe if this address is an office, I could just throw the letter right onto the door. Who knows? Maybe tape it to the door. Who knows what I would have done? So I show up reasonably, it was not a real office. And I was like, okay, makes sense because I kind of do the same thing as well. So I was like, all right, what can I do though? And so I spoke to somebody that was there that like was somewhat associated with the public address I received online and said, listen, I can't like per se tell you that this is where their mailbox is, but I could tell you to mail this and it'll get there. And I was like, sure. So then I had the letter already written. I bought a stamp and I bought an envelope. I've never bought a stamp in my life, but I did this for Benny Johnson. And so before I mail it, I take my envelope, I go outside and I make this video. And I'm going to play it for you right now. If you're on TikTok, you won't hear it. Go to YouTube. So I made this video yesterday right before I mailed this thing. And let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how crazy I am. I don't know anymore. Look at this. Hey everybody, I am out in Tampa, Florida, and I was trying to find Benny Johnson and his studio today. I might have found his mailing address, so Benny, this is for you. I definitely want to interview you. I want to have you on my podcast and talk about what you think we should look forward to as the next generation, whether that's money, faith, prosperity, freedom. And so I have a letter that's going to you. Hopefully you see this video as well. Thank you so much, and hopefully we talk soon, Benny. Thank you. So I took that video and I put it under one of his tweets. Now, it did pop off slightly. It popped off. Thank you for everyone that jumped in. And if you haven't jumped in on this, like it, retweet it, quote retweet it, do whatever you got to do. Invite your mom and your cousins to go comment on this as well. Because I was just like, you know what? If I want to get in touch with someone, I'm going to write them a darn letter. Maybe show up to their spot. So that's exactly what I did. Did I really get anywhere with this yesterday? Maybe not. I did post it. Did he answer? No. But doesn't mean that he won't. And it doesn't mean that I won't get what I want at some point. So this is my style. People ask me, how do you get on Fox? How do you get on Newsmax? How do you do all these crazy things? It's because I sometimes have the audacity to go and do them. So hopefully this works. But you know what? Sometimes you got to just get up and show up. And so I did put up a tweet that followed this up because people started calling me crazy. And I was like, listen, this is how I went about it. And I was speaking to somebody yesterday about something else that was highly ambitious. And I was like, is this crazy if you think I can do this? They're like, yes, that's crazy. And I said, is it though? And so I put up this tweet that really captured my whole day yesterday. And it was, people are calling me crazy, but I am willing to put in the work, right? Like, I don't know. I don't care if that means cold emailing, cold calling, writing freaking letters, showing up somewhere. I know I have these like wild dreams in my head. And I know I could get there eventually. And I feel like there's a reason why these visions and these goals are put in my head. And so, bottom line, I'm crazy enough to go and do it all. I kind of have no fear at this point. And so, that's what I wanted to put out there. That was really like the message. And so, I really do hope Benny Johnson sees this. This is another shout out. I'm live on X. If you guys want to go retweet this on X as well, tag Benny under it. But I definitely want this man on my show. And I would love to go on his show as well. But I know he's very about the younger generation. He's local. And it would just be, it's just too close. You know what I mean? It's just too close yet so far. And so maybe I'm crazy. Call me crazy. Who knows? But I just felt like there was an opportunity. I wanted to go grab it. And we'll see if I end up snatching it. So that is just me being absolutely wild. Yeah, no, it's not. So it's a guerrilla style tactics. I like it. Thank you. Listen, I'm trying. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens, but I am very bullish on the fact that I am crazy. And so hopefully you guys support my craziness by smashing the like, subscribing, and sharing this out as we dive into real headlines today. And we're going to dive into the French government first. As always, we start internationally. The French government is set to review a motion to quote unquote embrace Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, which I'm going to take all of that with like a hefty freaking Stanley full of salt. The reason is because we know that we watched a live stream from the Bank of International Settlements, which are basically central bank elitists that think they can control the world. And so essentially the person that runs the French central bank, or the Bank of France, he is very about CBDCs. He's very about retail and wholesale CBDCs. He never, ever gives up on that. So the fact that the French government is going ahead and getting involved in crypto, again, I would take it with like a whole ocean full of salt. Especially because the European Central Bank, all in all, does not like crypto. But lawmakers in France will review a proposal that they may have significant implications for the country adoption of digital currencies from stables to Bitcoin. In a motion for a resolution introduced on Wednesday, Eric Chotti, for the Union of the Right for the Republic, led a proposal for France's National Assembly to ban the digital euro, which is huge, potentially being pioneered by the European Central Bank, and is to promote the dissemination of the euro stablecoins and investment in crypto assets. This is tied to the US's ban for CBDCs and promoting stablecoins through the Genius Act, which was passed and signed into law back in July. So the motion reads, this proposed European resolution therefore calls on the government to advocate for the future European prudential framework specific to crypto asset exposures, to deviate specifically from the 2022 Basel standard to facilitate the pledging of crypto assets while maintaining the objective of a substantial overhaul of these rules within the Basel Committee. And so they didn't explicitly mention a Bitcoin reserve, but reports suggest that he intended to have the French government hold 2% of the total supply of Bitcoin, which is worth $48 billion. Now, this also goes back to what Michael Saylor was saying months ago. Even, I think it was either right when Donnie T got into office or right before that, where even Saylor was like, listen, the United States should own a very healthy portion of Bitcoin's existing supply because it's going to put us on top and secure us as an economic powerhouse. If any European country beats us to it, that is going to look absolutely horrible for the United States, especially because Christine Lagarde, the European Central Bank, they want a digital euro. The Bank of France wants a digital euro. And if they go sign into law that they're banning the whole thing, which I'm going to say is an absolutely not. They're not going to ban it whole because, you know, these central banks need their CBDCs to maintain control in their delusion. But if they go and have a Bitcoin reserve in France, I'm telling you right now, the United States lost. The United States lost. And so we need to pick up the darn steam, get after it in the United States. Because wow. So I think this guy is probably the only good thing about Europe right now. Proposing a Bitcoin reserve, getting after it, and trying to ban the digital euro. That's probably the best thing that could happen for you Europeans. Because right now you freaking retweet something and you're going to get thrown in jail. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you. Bio. Oh, Tony's in the chat. He's tired, but he loves the vibes. Love it. All right, let's continue to get after it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Just a little reminder, we do have it's no longer the Miss Teen Crypto Show. It's the Randi Hipper Show. The Randi Hipper Show is booked for tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So every Thursday at 2, just assume we have a show until I tell you not. Like otherwise, you know, but we do have Jared Tate coming on tomorrow. So all of my Digibyte folks that are yelling at me, Randy, what's going on with Digibyte? You talk about it all the time, but where's Jared? Well, Jared and I coordinated, okay, and Jared and I are going to get it done. Actually, you know what? I'm a darn fool because I should have worn this tomorrow. I really should have. I should have matched Jared's vibe. But either way, you know, I'll see if I have anything else that's cute and blue for tomorrow. But Digibyte is amazing. I love Digibyte so much. Please make sure you're there. Everybody that a lot of people in this chat love Digibyte, throw Digibyte emojis. After this live stream ends, you'll be redirected over to that stream just so you can set your alerts. So be there tomorrow at 2. Pretty darn please. So all of my Digibyte friends, listen up. Jared's coming on the show. Set your reminders. Send it to every Digibyte friend you know, every Litecoiner, every person that loves proof of work. Go ahead and send it to them. All right. We got DBS and Goldman Sachs also doing some battling. We're actually just teaming up. There's a lot of people that are battling within the TradFi space, not these two, obviously, because they're working together. But a lot of banks, a lot of institutions are battling with each other because they want to have that dominance within the blockchain space. They want to have that dominance when it comes to stable coins. And of course, grabbing all those customers that want to be involved with, especially institutional investments related to crypto. Now, options have been a huge business for TradFi. And even within the crypto space, there's a lot of people, a lot of exchanges buying services for options. Now, two of the world's most prominent financial institutions, DBS and Goldman Sachs, said they executed the first ever OTC or over-the-counter cryptocurrency options trade between banks, marking a major step toward institutionalizing digital assets in Asia. Again, this is institutional work right here. Now, the trade involved cash-settled Bitcoin and ETH options, allowing the banks to hedge exposure tied to crypto-linked products, and such transactions mirror practices long common in TradFi, offering structured and customizable risk management tools for institutional portfolios. Now, here's the thing. Now, they're doing all this experimentation. They're like, oh my gosh, this is mirroring practices in TradFi. Eventually, we're not going to say DeFi. We're not going to say TradFi. It's all going to it's just going to be finance, because cryptocurrency technology is seamlessly integrated into these everyday things that banks are already doing. So this is not a surprise to me whatsoever. But when it comes to professional investors, the sentiment from these institutions is that professional investors are seeking safe, trusted, well-managed platforms to build their digital asset portfolios. And if you're in TradFi and you're like in the cult of TradFi, who are you going to trust? A lot of them do trust Goldman Sachs. They trust DBS. They trust BlackRock. And maybe that's not our prominent vibe in crypto, but you know what? This is a permissionless space. We don't have the liberty to give anyone permission. And so when I look at people like Wisdom Tree that are really killing it, they're issuing ETFs, they have platforms. You also have Canary Funds, Canary Capital that had the Litecoin and HBAR ETF. Like, these are people that are bridging that gap, but also we need to fill the educational gap. And this is what I've been speaking with some ETF issuers about, is that people don't know what an ETF is if they're in crypto. And then if they're not in crypto, but they know what an ETF is, then what's Bitcoin and crypto? Why does it matter? Why would you want to buy an ETF that's tracking the spot price of an asset that's in crypto? So there's a lot of educational gaps that we need to fill. And that's why I'm hoping to actually work with an ETF issuer, so that way we could bridge those gaps. So that way, maybe if you're into ETFs, you get kind of awakened to what it really means to get crypto exposure. Or if you're in crypto and you want to get into different trad investments to diversify and stay within the crypto realm, then that's another option for you. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I think ETF issuers have a major educational gap, and I do hope that they go ahead and fix that quite soon and make some educational content on all of that. Drive more people to their ETFs. Because at the end of the day, if you do promote like a lot of these small ETF issuers, then at the end of the day, it does help crypto in one way or another. I mean, you know, money's money at the end of the day. Yeah, this guy Randi on TikTok is saying, yeah, it makes it more legit. I mean, crypto has always been legit, but again, the TradFi bros wanted another entry. And if you look at hedge funds, right? And this is why I think I should bring Mike Alfred back on, because Mike Alfred really explained this so well that I don't think I could explain it the way he did. But if you're a hedge fund, right, or you're in TradFi, there's a limit on how much actual Bitcoin or ETH you could get exposure to, but the ETFs offer you another vehicle to increase any sort of exposure within crypto. So that's the only reason I would be like, you know what, there is a reason for ETFs, because there is a limit on what you can buy and what you can't, and how you can diversify. So I think I'm going to hit up Mike Alfred. Maybe we'll have him on the show. I have another big guest I was working on getting. for not next Thursday, the Thursday after. So maybe in a month I could get Mike on. I am crazy. I've been booking like ridiculous interviews, y'all, and I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, everywhere. Please make sure you guys are smashing the like, subscribing, and sharing this out with friends. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's dive in to more stablecoin stuff and everything of that nature. So I'll get into Visa in just a minute. I know you guys are waiting on the Visa news. I'll get there. So Western Union made a really big move, okay? Western Union, but again, they're a money are they considered a money transmitter? I mean, I guess, literally, that's what they do. So you go to Western Union, especially you have someone internationally, you could go pay them. I believe Western Union does money orders, if I'm not crazy. But they do payments. They're a whole payments network. I mean, if you look at crypto, then it's almost like, what's the point of Western Union? Because if I want to go send money to family I might have in, let's say, Guatemala, then of course I could just buy my Bitcoin, go to my wallet, and send it to their wallet. So that the whole need for Western Union kind of goes out the window. Of course, they're going to want to maintain dominance in one way, shape, or form, especially because crypto adoption might not be at the capacity that we want it to be, especially amongst the masses and the everyday Joe Schmo. And so that's why we're here to educate them, one. But Western Union, all of these things, I don't see a point in them anymore, especially because you know that Western Union and other similar companies have had problems where you could send someone money to, let's say your family's in freaking Guatemala, and then they go and pull up to Western Union. Western Union could say, you know what, I'm not giving you your money, or simply, we don't have it, which is like, where is it then? Because I sent it through your network, right? And so I have a story that I tell a little bit on this show. Maybe some of you remember it, some of you might not. But I have a friend that's from Jamaica, and prayers up to Jamaica right now. Like, it's absolutely horrifying what's going on there with the hurricane. So bless up to Jamaica. But I have a friend that lives there, and he told me that the reason why he got into crypto, and I had this conversation with him like a few years ago, and he said the reason he got into crypto was because he had to raise his siblings in Jamaica. His mother came to the United States to work. So the mom was like, okay, son, I'm going to be sending you money through like one of these payment rails. So he goes and he picks up, he's like, okay, my mom sent me money. I went to the place. And they literally told this guy, because you live in quote unquote the ghetto, then we don't think that you'll use the money for good purposes. Basically saying like, we think you're going to buy drugs or commit crimes. And that obviously wasn't the case. This was an honest man that was working and trying to support his siblings. So they were prejudiced based off of where he lived. And that is not okay. And so when you see that type of discrimination, well, isn't that my money? It's mine. Well, no, because you went through a third party and you had to trust that party. There's a trust there that you are going to get your funds, which is why we eliminate that third party when we're in crypto. Because again, I got Bitcoin on my wallet. You got a wallet. Send me your address. Send me your QR code. Scan, copy, paste, whatever it is. And we get it done right on the spot. And the fees are a lot less. You can even talk about the fees. Oh, my word. You can even chat about the fees. The fees are absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous with these third parties. They're robbing you, fam. They're robbing you. But nonetheless, Western Union is still trying to push with stablecoins, specifically betting on Solana, which is like almost freaking mind-blowing out in these parts. So check this out. This is bullish news. If you like Solana, go ahead and put Solana emojis in the chat as well. We need Solana emojis. Solana emojis, go ahead. We'll take a gander at the price in a minute. Western Union is planning to launch a stablecoin for its 100 million user payment network, becoming the latest TradFi firm tapping in blockchain rails. Now, the company known for cross-border payments and cash network among retail plans to roll out the US dollar payment token USDPT in the first half of next year. Now, the token will be issued by Anchorage Digital, a federally regulated digital asset bank, using Solana, a public blockchain, again, low-cost, fast settlements. Although, again, I worry about the volume coming in because in the past, Solana could not handle high volume in a lot of transactions. Now, the partnership, they say, the Western Union CEO Devin says, this partnership allows us to bring the benefits of digital dollars to our network and reach virtually every corner of the globe. With Anchorage Digital as our regulated partner and Solana's blockchain tech, we're taking a meaningful step toward faster, more efficient, more inclusive payments for our customers. Like, that's the thing. Like, where's the fairness there? You know what I mean? Inclusive payments, I mean, there is no discrimination. Like, it's literally what I said 5 minutes ago. Like, there is no discrimination when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto payments. So I don't know. That was a little bit of a weird statement to me. Though I would like to have the CEO of Western Union on. I genuinely want to know, like, what this man's thought process is. And what if, Western Union came out with their own wallet? What if they came out with their own decentralized exchange? Like, those are ways they could keep fees coming and keep the business going. Because these physical, little stops that you can go to and send money orders or send money across wherever you're going to send it to. It's just like, at the end of the day, that's a dying tech. Like, someone was talking about writing checks. I've never written a check in my life. Never. And so that's most of my generation. So if Western Union wants to stay relevant, yeah, they're going to have to dive into crypto. They're going to have to dive into stable coins. But the next thing they're going to have to create is some sort of platform and some sort of exchange. That's the only way. And even MoneyGram has done something similar as well. Exactly. He knows he's going to go out of business if he doesn't adapt, but how far are they really going to go? And so if they want to generate fees, then a DEX is really the best way to do it. And lower your fees and, try to do guestless transactions, whatever it might be. But, okay. Oh my gosh. So many things going on my phone. Can I read and write cursive? Yes, I can. Actually, when I write, my handwriting is mostly cursive. I try to do some print, but it ends up being all cursive anyway. I'm kind of old school like that because I was actually the last grade in my school when I was younger to learn how to write cursive. Like, my sister was 2 grades below me. So if I was in 3rd grade, she was in 1st grade. She didn't learn how to write cursive. I did. So I tried to teach her. She didn't want to learn, but I definitely write mostly in cursive. I think it's classy. I think it is. It's really the right way to write is in cursive. I think it's just kind of nice. It makes me feel elegant. Keeping on the stablecoin train, right before we get to Visa, we do have World Liberty Financial that is airdropping 8.4 million WLFI tokens. You thought I was going to say dollars? No. 88.4 million WLFI tokens to their stablecoin hodlers or their OG hodlers. So World Liberty Financial has their own stablecoin called USD1. Take a gander. World Liberty Financial said it'll distribute 8.4 million WLFI governance tokens to early participants in their USD1 rewards program, rewarding users who helped spur adoption of their stablecoins. And in a post, they said that the project said, the project said the initial allocation will go to traders who earn points by using USD1 pairs or maintaining USD1 balances on partner exchanges. Now, this will roll out across 6 exchanges: Gate.io, KuCoin, LBank, HTX Global, formerly known as Huobi, Flipster, and MEXC, or people like to say MEXC. I like calling it MEXC, with timing and eligibility determined by each platform. So apparently their loyalty campaign has driven over $500 million in trading activity since they started this. So big things for World Liberty. They're going to keep going and they're going to keep getting after it. Of course, we know that it's not a surprise they'd be rolling it out on HTX, formerly known as Huobi, because again, who is really involved in the king of that platform? Well, Justin Sun, who is an advisor for World Liberty Financial and one of the largest holders of Donny T token. Man, who is this? Jojo? Jojo, don't make me cry over here, bruh. Don't make me cry. He's making me emotional on TikTok with such beautiful comments. Hold on, y'all. I think I need a moment because, I think I need a cup of ice for this coffee. I really want to sip on it, but, it's kind of bitter. So give me a second. Give me, 5 seconds. I promise, 5 seconds.
Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen life trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it.
Okay, I'm here. Don't yell at me, I'm here. Okay, let's pour her up. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. Oh, we have a nice coffee now. Beautiful, we love a nice coffee. Wow, that's so much better. Okay, while that gets a little cold, let's chat about Visa, shall we? Visa is getting after it. Did you guys hear all? Wait, did you guys hear all that? Was that really loud? TikTok probably did. Over the keyboard? Yeah, I'm not scared. I got control. I got control of the whole thing. All right, y'all. Let's talk about Visa. They're going to start supporting stablecoins on 4 blockchains. Which 4 blockchains are they betting on? Put your guesses in the chat right now. I'll give you a few seconds. Global payments giant Visa is set to roll out support for 4 stablecoins across 4 unique blockchains as the firm pushes to ramp up their crypto services. Visa CEO Ryan McKierney told investors at the company's 4th quarter and year-end earnings call on Tuesday that the firm will continue expanding their stablecoin offerings amid the strong growth over the past financial year. So they said, we're adding support for 4 stablecoins running on 4 unique blockchains, representing 2 currencies we can accept and convert to over 25 TradFi or TradFiat currencies. Now, he didn't share details on the stablecoins and the networks that they'll support. Ooh, what a tease. But the move will bolster the company's supported list of networks. Now, they already back USDC, Eurocoin, along with PayPal USD and Global Dollar USDG on ETH, Solana, Stellar, and Avalanche. Now, the CEO says the firm sees particular momentum with stables as he pointed to $140 billion worth of facilitated crypto and stablecoin flows since 2020, which, of course, why wouldn't you keep going, right? And so he said, we expanded the number of stablecoins and blockchains available for settlement and monthly volume that has now passed a $2.5 billion annualized run rate. Money. Wait, what do you hear? Money. Money, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. So once you guys realize that, then of course, again, Visa is going to get involved because again, if people are sending money peer-to-peer, especially stablecoins, then what is the point of Visa? And so Visa also has a lot of pilot programs. They are a fan of account abstraction and all of those things, which I am not. But we do know that Visa, at the end of the day, is a payments giant. I use Visa on a daily basis, MasterCard on a daily basis, like all of these things on a daily basis. And if you don't, then you're living under a rock. So, of course, these institutions are going to keep getting into crypto. And it's smart of them to do that because otherwise they will become irrelevant and they're going to end up dying out. So, honestly, props to Visa for getting them done. Wow, this is really good. All right, so let's keep chatting. We do have our spotlight, which was supposed to be Visa, but I just felt like Liz Warren was so much better and so much more spicy. So that's what we're spotlighting today. Guys, I need to see like the biggest outpour of fire emoji, Liz Warren emojis. Oh, you guys know. Oh, sip our tea, our coffee. This is going to get spicy. Let's go. Oh my word. Maybe Liz Warren is going to start getting what's coming to her. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. We could only hope. We could only pray. Especially because this woman is probably one of the most corrupt in our government. Oh my word. So where do we even start with her lore? The fact that she insider trades, the fact that she's best friends with Jamie Dimon, who banked some disgusting people. Also, that she advocates for anti-self-custody legislation, meaning that if she's coming after your self-custody with your wallets and for crypto, that means, you know what? She doesn't like that you have cash in your wallet that she can't see where you're spending it. Oh, don't forget when she had the debate when she was running for senator again, she was called out for being corrupt. She couldn't even deny that she was corrupt. Oh, but don't forget when Gary Gensler was out here calling us
hucksters, fraudsters,
Gary,
scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
So while Gary was coming after us, you think Liz helped us? No, What did she do? When there were hearings with Gary Gensler, she said, Gary boo, here is all of the questions and the answers, word for word. And then Gary would be like, okay, guys, so this is how I feel. But it was all because of Liz Warren told him what to say. Corruption. When she was trying to push that anti-self-custody legislation, who was banking her? Who was backing them? The American Bankers Association. When Liz Warren was coming after crypto, the anti-crypto army. Who was behind that as well? Oh, the banks. Oh. Better Markets. Look into Better Markets. Who are they? Ooh, liars, propaganda. An institution that nobody even really knows, but she likes to quote it because she's getting paid. So Liz Warren, when it came down to Binance, she was all over the place. She was like, CZ, you're bad. Binance, bad. Oh my gosh, her and Janet Yellen were going on the news saying that North Korean nuclear facilities were laundering their money through Binance, which is like, what? Where are the receipts? Because again, we have a Bitcoin that's transparent. Okay, so if there's a transaction going on and if someone's sending money from here to Binance and then to their nuclear facility, wouldn't you be able to see the trail? Yes, Binance has KYC. So who KYC'd for that account? Tell me. There was literally not one thing. Yet they did find Binance like, what, $4 billion with no evidence, no proof? And CZ went to jail for something not even bankers have gone to jail for. Again, I was just chatting about it the other day. TD Bank was fined $3 billion last October, a year ago, for AML violations. There were children being trafficked through the money that was being moved through TD Bank. Talk about Bank of America. Talk about all these rigged banks. Not one executive gets named. Not one of them goes to jail. They just pay a fee and they move on. They get to keep operating. God forbid that was in crypto. Well, we saw what would happen if it was in crypto, although it never really happened because, again, we don't have proof. And so the whole thing right now is that Trump pardoned CZ and said, we have no evidence. CZ seems to be a solid dude. He went to jail for essentially no reason. And so now all these Dems are losing their mind, especially Liz Warren. Fire emoji Liz Warren again, because she tweets this a few days ago. CZ pleaded guilty to a criminal money laundering charge and was sentenced to prison. But then he financed LNET's stablecoin and lobbied for a pardon. Today he got it. And so that is not true. Literally, Community Note said he pled guilty to violating the Bank Secrecy Act for failing to implement effective AML. He didn't plead guilty to money laundering. And that is true. He did not launder money. And so then CZ was like, you know what? I don't care. I think I want to sue Liz Warren, which is go off King CZ. So now we have this battle, this ongoing battle. What is this ad? It says crypto tycoon CZ is weighing a libel lawsuit against Trump-hating Dem Senator Liz Warren over a social media post allegedly defaming him over the reasons behind his 2023 plea deal and subsequent jail term. Now, again, she has been among the staunchest critics of crypto and moved by the White House to deregulate the $4 trillion crypto industry. And she said that lie that I sold you, that, oh, he pled guilty of this and that when it really wasn't true. And so apparently through his lawyer, CZ is preparing for a letter calling for Warren to retract the statement, and without a formal retraction, apparently CZ plans to file a defamation lawsuit against the senator. And you know what? As he freaking should. Pump it for CZ. Sue the woman. If she's coming after you and saying like you committed all these crimes that you literally did not commit, send her to court. Maybe, just maybe, we could get answers on where she got her millions of dollars. Her and Nancy P. making, what, $200K a year? Somehow multi-millionaires? Come on. Talk about the insider trading in Congress. Talk about the AML violations by the bankers that she freaking promotes and is best friends with. The hypocrisy is through the roof. So you know what? Fire emoji, Liz Warren emoji. This woman is corrupt. She does not care about women. She does not care about children. Clearly, because if she did, she'd be coming after the banks. Coming after them. Where's the money going? Where are the children? That's my question. As a woman, if I was in a position where I was being trafficked, God forbid, oh my word, God forbid, and they were selling me and putting money through the banks, I would want someone to look into that, look into those transactions, look into the people who are protecting the bankers, that are protecting these transactions and keeping them secret. Because you know what? Every time there's money moved in that situation, that's a life. That is multiple lives that are impacted. Where are the children? Where are the women that were impacted by these people? Liz Warren doesn't care. Yet she promotes herself as someone that is for the people, the everyday middle class. You think she cares about us? No. You think she cares about women and children? No. But gosh forbid it happened to her. Someone said something wrong to her. Someone tried to kidnap her and traffic her. You think she would be happy with that? No. No. But it's that she backs the people that are doing that. She backs the people that are moving the money. Every time there's a piece of money moved, a dollar moved, that is a life that is attached to it. A life. She doesn't care about those lives. Apparently those lives don't matter to her. Every life matters. Every single life matters, but not to her. What matters to her is what? Money. Money. As long as she's in this lavish house, she has security, she has all of these people working for her and keeping her safe, then she doesn't care about everyone else. She doesn't know what it's like to be like everyone else. Let's follow the money. Let's see where the money really goes. And then you have her talking about the government shutdown, the actual... Come on, bro. Like, this is... It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of disgusting what she does and what goes on with her. Like, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. I hope CZ freaking owns her. I hope CZ owns her. I'm rooting for CZ. I might need a freaking CZ emoji for the sake of this whole trial. Because if they go to trial and they do all... I will report on it every single day, buddies. I will report on it every single day. Yo, Liz Warren needs to meet the warden. Liz Warren's gonna meet her maker one day. This is the thing. All these people like her, what are they doing this all for? Earthly currency. There is a judgment day. And it's not up to us to give it to her. It's not up to us. There's one maker that she will meet and she will be held accountable. So she does this all for earthly currency. How much time on earth does she got left? We could be freaking kaput tomorrow. Are you going to be happy with what you did in this lifetime? That's what you should be asking yourself. That's what you should be asking yourself. Let's get freaking real. Let's get real. Sorry I went off. I really probably shouldn't have went off the way I did just now. Everyone left the stream. But you know what? Like, at the same time, I'm kind of sick of the BS at this point. I really am. And like, this is why I really want to change things from the inside out. I really want to scream from the rooftop. I want to make change. I want to save the world and I want to help people because the people in power right now, they're not trying to help you. And so I will run myself to the freaking ground to help you. For real. You love my rants? Thank you. You know what? Like, I really try out here. Like, I'm not trying to rant. I'm just trying to speak the freaking truth. Sometimes people don't like the truth because even Kanye, for a lack of better words, he said the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. All they do is lie. All these people do is lie. I will never lie to you. I will never lie to you because you know what? I got nothing to lose. I have nothing to hide either. What are you going to go in search of me? Find my freaking high school picture? Who cares? Go in my yearbooks. Have a great time. You want to go see me cheerlead as a sophomore in high school? You want to see me be a dental assistant when I was 16 to 18 years old? Go for it. Go for it. I got nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. I'll never have anything to hide. But these people have something to hide, which is why people pay them, which is why they're running bought. They're bought. I'm not bought. Good luck buying me, kids. Good luck buying me, guys. Good luck. Let's go into coins to watch, and then I have some other news I could share with you. No, actually, not really news, but like some little things I could throw in for you. Coins to watch, we're almost at the top of the hour. We have to go into the after show. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be live with Digibyte founder Jared Tate. He's an icon. He loves guns and pew-pews, and I freaking adore this man. So please make sure you guys are there. He's so smart. He's so knowledgeable. We'll dive into his life again. We're going to do a whole redo of like our first show that we did together because it was like a million years ago. So we'll dive into all the crazy things. You want to buy my love? My love ain't bought. I'll give it to you for free, my friend. I'll give it to you for free. Here you go. Yo, guys, we have your coins to watch. Gainers, losers, let's do it. We need pie. Pie. It's getting all the attention. I kind of want a slice of pie, even though I did make mini apple pies the other night. We're leading the way up 12%. Donnie T right behind it up 12%. Leo up 1.8%. Memecore up 1.72%. And then you got Pumped Up Fun up 1.9%. Looking at our losers today, leading the way there is Athena down 9.5%. Crow down 1.6%. Conflux down 5.8%. Cake down 5.8%, and Story down 5.5%. Looking over here at Ethereum is below that $4,000 mark. It's kind of, did we open there? No, we opened just below 4K today. Whoa. Pretty much where we're at now. Just like a little lower. But we're at $3,994 for ETH, up 0.35%. We want to hold this 39.30. We're pretty much right above it. This is where we want to hold support. Our bullish level to watch is 4,200, which is our golden zone. However, we are seeing a red dot printing on market Cipher pulling us down. VWAP is down. Money flow is a little flat and stagnant today. The RSI is one to watch as well because it is slightly bearish. Looking at Litecoin, we're battling the 200-day SMA. We rejected it yesterday. We're testing it again today with the wick highs right above that $100 mark. We're at $99.26. This is where we want to hold support, and we're up 2.7%. Bearish level to watch is $91. Momentum is doing quite good. Money flow is picking up, although the VWAP is pulling back. The RSI is, it's all right. Seems like it might test our highs from Sunday on the RSI. I would like to see it happen. Recovery on November 1st. Honestly, I would like to see it. We do have the New York election coming up for the mayor, which is going to be a whole shit show. Let me tell you that. It's going to be a little bit iffy. Should I get the bagel? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. Should I go grab the bagel? I'm going to go get my bagel. You know what? I'm not even asking questions.
Randi Hipper. I'm a Bitcoin bestie.
Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen life trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy,
Put a little extra on it. It's immutable, decentralized, no censorship, but hard cap supply. It's open source, we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with the new plan. It bounced around this new jam. Bitcoin dipped and we ain't gon' trip. I'm gonna be bullish on you, fam.
It's great for those who just...
Okay, let's get it. We do have bagels this morning. I was so hungry this morning. Oh, wait, what happened to... Okay, well, I was hungry this morning, and I also got this crazy coffee from the bagel store as well. I cheated a little bit today, but I feel like I need to get some caffeine. I need to hit the gym. I got a lot of things to do today. Your girl is on a grind. And so why do I even ask? That's so true, John. Why do I even ask you? But the bagel looking absolutely spectacular this morning. She is so cute. She's getting it. Look at the color. Oh my word. So everyone go grab a piece, rip and dip. No one told me. Why did no one tell me, time traveler? Why did no one tell me? All right, so let's rip up a piece. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. There we go. What's on it? So nothing yet. So the whole premise of this bagel place is their whole thing is grip, rip, dip. And so you grip it, you rip it, which I did. We ripped, and then we dip. So today I have our scallion cream cheese. The other day, or last week, I put on the cinnamon sugar butter. Did I put that on the live stream, or did I go over the weekend? I don't remember. But yeah, like I literally love this scallion cream cheese. I've been craving it like on a whole other level. So we're going to do a bite, and then we're going to go into our after show. So if you have not yet, this is the perfect time as you watch us eat bagels. Go and become a member of this channel. Go to Discord, connect your YouTube account, and so that way you can join our after show. We're going to get spicy in there today. I can feel it. All right, so we do have our dip. Was this like a little weenie dip? I feel like we need a bigger dip. There we go. We got a dip. We ripped. We dipped. We're going to eat. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm emotional. Wow. So amazing. Like, how can a bagel and cream cheese be like at the level that this is at? What did you guys have for breakfast this morning? Tell me. I'm like the happiest camper. I'm the happiest camper in all the land. Crypto Outcast said, I've been waiting for this moment. You guys realize like how crazy this is? My friends ask me like, why do you get bagels for your podcast? They're like, they ask me like, oh, you're getting bagels today? I'm like, yeah, for the show. They're like, what? Oh, you're getting coffee today? Yeah. Why? For the show. Like, you know how crazy that sounds? Yeah, I'm getting coffee and breakfast for my podcast, for my business. It's real. Guys, I love this. Like, it's so random. It's like, geez, like, I love this show. You guys keep me eating. You keep me motivated, for real. But thank you, guys. Is that boba? I would love boba. You know what I really like? The taro milk tea. That's my favorite boba. Obviously, the tapioca in it. But taro milk tea, the purple one, oh, that's really fire. That is probably my favorite one. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Please, again, I just want to nudge you guys. Please do not forget the show at 2 p.m. tomorrow. I'll remind you tomorrow. I'll probably post on X about it today because I know a lot of DigiByte people probably aren't on this stream right now. But they've been like literally on my case, and like I've been on my own case, honestly, and on Jared's case as well. So Jared and I are gonna hang out. We're gonna be besties tomorrow. So please make sure you smash the like, subscribe, share it out with friends, sip your coffee, eat a bagel, go outside, touch grass, do whatever makes you happy today. Do something to make someone else happy today. Maybe buy a woman a flower. A woman in your life, your mom, your cousin, whoever. Buy someone a flower. Be a nice person. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And if you have not yet, please become a member of the channel, smash the like, subscribe, share it out. Hold on. TikTok almost kicked me off. Go to Discord right now. We have a members only after show. Become a member of the channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys so much. Also, please go and like and retweet this comment under Benny Johnson. We are not giving up on Benny Johnson. I'm going to be on his case until I get on his show and he's on my show. Mark my freaking words. Have a beautiful day. Happy Wednesday. See you guys on Discord. I'll post a video for you later and be back for tomorrow for 2 streams. We have so much going on. Smash the like, subscribe, and share. Go to Discord. Bye.